Hello and welcome everyone to this video on connecting to SAP Backend Systems in SAP Build by ZaranTech. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our ZaranTech YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any update from us.
Hey everyone, welcome to our comprehensive guide on connecting to SAP Backend System using SAP Build apps. Whether you are developing a simple app or a complex enterprise solution, integrating your application with SAP Backend System is essential for leveraging your organization's data and processes. In this tutorial, we will walk you through the process of establishing a secure and efficient connection to your SAP Backend, ensuring your app can access the powerful features and data stored in your SAP environment. We will cover everything from configuring the connection, settings to utilizing the data within your application. So let's get started. So first thing what we need to do is that first we need to create a backend application for that. So first thing you will need to do is come to SAP Build's lobby. Now you have to click on create button as usual. After clicking on create button, choose build an application, then SAP Build app. But this time a catch is that you have to click on application backend. When you will click on application backend, let's name it new backend. And let's give it a description. First backend app, and let's hit on create button. When you will click on create button, they will load a page for you from where you can create a application backend for a system. So this will help you to store data on SAP cloud environment, and that data you can use in your SAP Build app. For that, you need to click on create new. When you will click on create new, then they will ask you to create an entity. So let's name our entity be employee, because we will be going to manage employee data. You can give any name and according to your personal choice, but let's give it an employee. You can also give an entity description, but that is not a mandatory field, so we will leave it for now. Click on add button. Now here we have created our entity. Now we have to add some fields to it. So let's add field. Let's add some field. Let the field name be name and field type be text, and click on add button. Let's add one more field. Let's this field be department. And the type should be text only. So yeah, we have created two fields. So let's save our application. Now click on this button and click on browse data. See, we do not have any records. So what we need to do that is click here, browse data. So it is showing deployment is not ready. So what we need to do is come here to deployment section. First we need to deploy. So here you will be able to click on review and deploy. And when you will click on deploy and development, it will take a few seconds. Yeah, see, deployment is initializing, and when it will see deploying is in progress, this and they're showing a pop-up message. This won't take long time. Let's wait for it. After deploying your application, you can create entries in your backend system, or you can use your backend system in your SAP Build app. Before deploying, you cannot do that. So first thing we need to do is deploy your SAP backend app. So let's wait for a second. Let's it deploy. It may take few seconds, maybe depending upon the fields you have added and internet connection which you are having. Yeah, it is taking a bit longer than expected. Yeah, see, deployment is done successfully. A green dot is coming here, means deployment was successful. Now you have to come back to entity. Now we click on browse data. So see, no records found. We need to create new record. So let's create a record, and let's give the name as John and department be SAP ABAP, and let's save our record. So one record has been created, John and department SAP ABAP. Let's create one more record, James and department B. Let's name it SAP Build. Yeah, let's save our record. So see, 2 records have been created. Now what we need to do is, let's create a front-end application where we can integrate our backend. So click on create, then you have to repeat the same process. Now we have to click create a web and mobile application. Let's name it as a view details. Let's name our application as view details. Here we will only view the details which are stored in our SAP backend application. So yeah, it is loading a template for us, and yeah, let's wait for a time. Wait for a second. Yeah, template has been loaded. First thing you need to do that is have to integrate your backend to your SAP Build app. Come to data section, click on add integration. So if you are not able to see this Visual Cloud function, if it is not enabled, then you have to go to authorization section. Then you have to click on enable authentication. Then SAP BTP authentication, click on OK button. From here, you have to choose. We will not have the authentication on the home page, so we will save here. Now come to our data section back. Now you will click on add integration. See, now cloud function has been enabled. Click on cloud function. See, I have 3 backend applications. So which we have created was new backend. So we'll click on new backend. Now you will come here and install integration. Yeah, after installing integration, you have to enable the data entity. After enabling the data entity, let's save it. So our integration part has been done. So let's come back to our UI canvas. What things we need to do is, let's create a data variable. So we will create a data variable which will be holding records. So come here, let's create a data variable. Choose here, see employees showing here, which we have created. Now let's name it as read record, because we will be reading the records, and records can be multiple because our backend application can have multiple records. Let's save it and come back to our UI canvas back. Yeah, let's remove this text and let's rename it read record. And let's add a scroll view. Search for a scroll view. Let me search for, yeah, here it is, scroll view. We have added scroll view, and we will add a list item inside a scroll view. So what we need to do that, we will bind our read record variable in our list item. So for that, we will choose our list item, and we'll come here and choose the repeat with, and we will go to data and variables, and then we will again go to data variables, then we'll choose read record, and we will save. So yeah, we have binded our read record with our list item. So this list item provide us 2 things, primary label and secondary label. Let's click on primary label, and we'll choose data item and repeat. We'll click on current. So let our primary label be name, and after choosing name, we will click on save button. Then we will give our secondary label as department. So we will choose here department, and let's save our application. So yeah, we have saved our application. Let's go to launch section and let's test our application. So we will click on open web preview. Yeah, it will be showing it will be loading our web preview for us. So let's test our application, open web preview. See, view detail application is showing here. We will click on open button. See, 2 records we have created, John and James, is showing on our application. So if you want to check, like if you want to add more records, so let's go to our SAP backend application. See, it was our backend application. So let's create a new record and see the new record is reflecting there is not. So let's new record be ABHI, and department will be QA. Yeah, let's save our record. The record has been saved. Now our SAP backend application has 3 records. So 3 records should be shown in our SAP Build app. So currently it is showing 2 apps. two records. Let's reload our page. And yeah, after reloading, it should show 3 records. See, the new record has also been displayed here with name as Abhi and department as Q. So we can continuously, seamlessly add records to our backend application, and that will be shown to our front-end application. So that's all for this session. We have connected our SAP backend with our front end. You can also do some changes like read record. You can also click on style button. You can choose a styling. You can also go to layout, and you can also click on layout. You can align the text to center just for beautifying your application. See, we have done that, and see our read record is here. So it appearing more beautiful. This customization, this enhancements you can do by yourself. That's all for this session. We will see you in the next video.